What does it take to build a resilient ummah in an age of chaos? My name is Mujahid, and today I will be presenting RAISSE Studios, which is an early stage Islamic venture studio. The frequency of natural and man-made disasters has not just increased, but it has accelerated exponentially in the last 3 decades. The data suggests that 56% of Muslim majority countries have a very high disaster risk, whilst Muslim majority countries in ASEAN have a medium risk. But here is what the data won't tell you. After the Strait of Hormuz crisis, GCC countries have a higher risk factor. So what would happen if the Strait of Malacca, the busiest shipping lane in the entire world, were to experience something similar? Could the Muslim majority countries in this region suddenly become more risk prone? This is an example of a potential future scenario. As a venture studio, we examine future scenarios just like this to predict the next crisis and build solutions before the crisis unfolds. Our next 10 ventures will be geared towards solving high priority issues in 3 key areas. We currently have a waiting list of over 100 founders and builders ready to deploy into venture teams. Our unique venture studio model begins with our think tank, which generates ideas. Those ideas are given to our R&D team, who generate solutions grounded in Islamic ethics. Those solutions are then broadcasted throughout our distribution channels to help us test, refine, and validate our ideas. Leads are also generated in the process. Solutions and leads are then handed over to newly formed venture teams who get up to 20% shares in the new venture, as well as a salary. We retain up to 80% and absorb future dilution. We also provide finance and distribution support to venture teams. And once ventures have matured, we have multiple exit options, including venture team buyback schemes. Our unfair advantage is our growing network of industry experts who help us plan for the next major crisis. We also have the capability to create solutions quickly and test them on our distribution channels, which includes the world's first tech-focused Muslim media channel. Since launching this channel, we have had over 150 applicants from more than 30 different countries looking to feature on our flagship documentary series. In addition to this, our think tank actually anticipated the Strait of Hormuz crisis over 8 months ago, and that information can be found on our website. Here is a case study of our latest venture called Grow Furnish, which will help feed families living in high-rise buildings in the event of a food crisis. We have had early traction for this venture and plan to soft launch it in our documentary series alongside other startups in the same sector. By doing this, we immediately build credibility and gain access to relevant audiences, reducing our CAC by up to 50%. We are positioned as an Islamic venture studio focusing on ideation stage ventures with the capability to build ventures in-house. What makes us the perfect team for this venture studio is our combined experience of over 60 years in a variety of sectors and our genuine desire to help the ummah. Our focus is on the crisis tech segment of the global halal economy, specifically in ASEAN and the UK, with the potential to expand into other regions quickly. This market is valued at 17 billion, and we aim to capture 0.1% of this market via 10 ventures over the next 3 to 5 years. We are currently seeking 1.36 million for 10% equity in RAISSE Studios. This will give us 36 months of runway, during which we will launch 10 ventures, produce 130 productions, and generate just over 5.6 million in gross revenue, achieving CAGR of just over 60%. In our next round, at the end of year 3, we aim to raise just over 2 million, which will give us another 24 months of runway. So what does it take to build a resilient ummah in an age of chaos? It takes just one investment and 10 ventures. Thank you very much.